This part, by the way, is going to be interactive. This part, I require your help. This part, I need you to prepare to type and hit the 1 or a 2 or an A or a B or all that fun stuff. This requires you to be active. This will be a very powerful exercise, and I'm gonna do my darndest to take a very complicated economic and business theory and boil it down to about 30 minutes. That will only happen if you're interactive. That will only happen if you're slamming your keyboard. That will only happen if something's gonna work on your end. So just let me know if you're up for this. Give me a 1 in the chat if you'd like to participate in this, and if you don't, just turn off. Just go and leave. Just continue being poor. Like, there's no reason for you to not to spend 30 minutes right now paying attention to this mini exercise of the 2 functions that enable you to charge more. So if you're tuning in right now and are willing to participate and type in stuff into the chat, give me a 1 right now. If you don't, you'll probably be stuck in a low-paying niche, not know why, be angry and frustrated. So if you're up for it, just go ahead and type 1 real fast. And a whole bunch of people just, it's not exactly what I meant, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Just slamming keyboards. All right, cool. All right, so we got a bunch of people typing 1s. Awesome. So I'm super psyched for you because I genuinely believe that this is going to help you master a line of thinking and how to organize your thoughts on how to charge more or know why ultimately that you can't. So for me to properly communicate this, I'm going to tell you an interesting story. And it's going to start kind of like this. Let's say that you've got 2 weight loss clinics. I'm not going to tell you how they do what they do. I'm not going to tell you how much it costs. I'm not going to tell you what they deliver or their locations or nothing like that. Let's just say there are 2 weight loss clinics. We've got weight loss clinic A right over here. Again, I'm not going to give you any details. That's kind of like purposeful. Let's make this 118. Here we go. Let's just say that this is weight loss clinic A. Weight loss clinic A, just imagine a weight loss clinic. There's people in there, there's machines in there, there's different ways of losing weight, all of it right there. There's weight loss clinic A. Down the street is another weight loss clinic. Again, you don't know what's involved. You don't know how much it costs. You don't know anything. You only know that there are 2 weight loss clinics. That's it. You're not sure what to do. You want to lose weight, and you discover one thing that separates these 2 weight loss clinics. Weight loss clinic B says it will take 90 days for you to lose weight. For you to lose the weight that you want. For you to achieve your dreams and your goals, it will take you 90 days. Weight loss clinic B says it's going to take you 90 days. Right here. 90 days to lose weight. Weight loss clinic B, again, you don't know what they're doing or how they're doing. You don't know why it's going to work, why it's not. It says it's going to take you 9 days. Which one do you choose? Again, just be honest with me, just as like a theory or a business practice, wherever your brain is right now, which one do you choose? You want to lose weight, do you choose weight loss clinic A that says 9 days or weight loss clinic B that says 90 days? Let me know in the chat if you can type in A for 9 days or B for 90 days. Which weight loss clinic do you actively pursue, make a purchasing decision on, and move forward with? The one that takes you 9 days or the one that takes you 90 days? Give me an A in the chat if you're choosing 9 days, or a B in the chat if you're choosing 90 days. And don't try to be cute with this, okay? Don't try to be smart where you're like, haha, I'm gonna be an MBA with this. I have an MBA, okay? Don't do that, right? Don't give me this like gifted level crap. You know exactly what I'm trying to say. Don't try to smart me with like the B, okay? You know exactly it's supposed to be A, okay? The answer is obviously very clearly A. Like, don't give me that crap about like, oh, it's B because of blah, blah, blah. No, don't. The answer is obviously A. I don't know who's putting B's in here, but the answer is obviously A. You know nothing about what they're doing, how they're doing. The answer is obviously A. Cool, fine, perfect. Let's do another example. You have 2 e-commerce companies. e-commerce companies or online stores, right? Like they just sell stuff, right? One online store says it's going to take you 2 weeks to get your stuff. The other online store says it's going to take you 2 days. Which one do you pick? Do you choose option B, where it's going to take you 2 weeks to buy your stuff and get it shipped and sent to your house, or option A, which is 2 days? Maybe you can argue that the first one is a little bit funky. Fine, scams. We'll clear it up soon, okay? Like you guys are just giving me a headache already. Like 2 e-commerce companies. One of them says it's going to be 2 weeks worth of shipment, 2 weeks for a shipment. The other one says it's going to be 2 days worth of shipment. It's the same product, same service, everything. Which one do you pick? Do you pick A for 2 days or B for 2 weeks? A for 2 days or B for 2 weeks? And I swear to God, if somebody types B in this chat right now, like you are 100% just messing with me. Like just messing with me right now if you choose B. Like stop picking B. The answer is obviously A, right? Like stop doing that. The answer is obviously A, right? Over here, the 2 weight loss clinics, the guy that does it in 9 days, that is a bariatric surgeon. Bariatric surgeon. Did I get that right? He's gonna suck the pounds of fat out of you in 9 days. Just like that. The other guy over here is a personal trainer. "90 days. Just like that. Oh, okay. This makes total sense, right? One path is much faster, one path is much slower. And don't argue with me about muscle and tendons. No, we're not talking about that. Just 2 people trying to lose equal amount of weight. Do people choose the bariatric surgeon for 9 days, or do people choose a personal trainer for 90 days? I know you're going to argue that people choose a personal trainer. I get it. That's not the point we're trying to make. People are going to choose the bariatric surgeon. Here's another one. 2 days is Amazon. Just like that. 2 weeks is Best Buy. Just like that. Easy. Somebody's telling me I'm typing incorrectly. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to spell. Just go with it. But very clearly, like, given the same amount of information, you and I both know that the vast majority of human beings would much rather get something done faster. They'd much rather get something faster than slower. And there's arguments about the method, whether like you're comfortable having pipes shoved into your butt to suck the fat out. I get it. And like, hey, I'd much rather do it naturally. I get it. Put that stuff to the side. You're ruining my lesson. Like, this is why I'm not a professor or a teacher. You're ruining my lesson, okay? Just, oh, God, you guys are just messing with me. But you very clearly see the point I'm trying to make. Like, faster is better, and more people would much rather get something faster than otherwise. One person over here on the left, this bariatric surgeon, charges $3,000 to $4,000 per procedure. And the person on the right, how much does a personal trainer make? $100 an hour? 125, right? Over here, one company, I mean, Jeff Bezos added $17 trillion to his net income and like his net worth in like, what, 2 weeks or some huge number? Like, this is going to be $1 trillion company. Because people want stuff in 2 days. Best Buy can't even ship that stuff in 14. This is a lesson in speed. The faster you can deliver your result, the better. Again, the faster you deliver your result, the better. Set aside the result. Set aside how much money you're making them or weight you're losing them or how fast you're delivering. This lesson here is speed. Faster is better. As a side note, by the way, if it takes you, 90 days to deliver a result for a client or customer, you're going to lose somebody out, lose them out to somebody who's going to deliver a result in 9 days. This guy. Let's do another example. Let's say that there are 2 car dealers. Car dealer A and car dealer B. Car dealer B, well, this person makes a certain amount of money per car. Let's say with car dealer B, they make $4,000 per car. Every time they sell a car, after paying tax, tag, title fees, sales, equipment, shipping, employees, they make $4K. Cool. Let's say you've got another car dealer, makes $40,000. After paying tax, tag, title fees, shipments, employees, sales costs, everything, after paying electricity, they make $40,000 for each car that they sell. Which one is more likely to pay you more money? The person that makes $4,000 for a car, or the person that makes $40,000 for a car? Who is more likely to pay you, the marketing agency, more money? Don't argue with me about volume. That's not what we're talking about. Don't argue with me about quality or brand. I'm just saying, with company B, you can do work and make them $4,000, or company A, you can do work and make them $40,000. Which one do you think is more than likely to pay you more money? Not get them as a client. I mean simply like pay them more money. Give me an A or a B. And for everybody who's typing in B right now, obviously you're just messing with me. Like it's so clearly, like obviously the A would pay you more money. No other way around it. Here's another example. 2 plumbers. One plumber charges $2.79 an hour. Another plumber charges $97 an hour. Who is more likely to pay you more money as a marketing agency? The plumber that charges $2.97 an hour, or the plumber that charges $97 an hour? You know the answer. It's very, very clear. The lesson here is cash. If your client makes more money per sale, they simply have more money to pay you per sale. On one hand, we've got speed. The other hand, we've got cash. One hand, we've got speed. The other hand, we've got cash. The agencies that have the fastest speed to cash will be able to charge more. The agencies with the fastest speed to cash will simply be able to charge more, either by fulfilling orders faster and just having more volume, or having higher value customers that just pay them more money. Agencies that have the fastest speed to cash will be able to charge more money. Now you know why I changed my niche. Now you know why I changed my niche. With my old niche, I could get clients, people responding to my ads. And overall, I had to sell them like normal. Really not that big of a deal. But you know what? We had clients that took 90 days to deliver a result to a customer, sometimes a year. We had clients that were only charging $97 per month, and it took them a year to make their money. My client could not have a fast speed to cash. I needed a client that could have a fast speed to cash. I can deliver fast speed to cash, but if they can't take it, it ain't gonna work. I'll get more specific. Let's take 2 businesses. One business charges $97 a month for 12 months. Another business charges $3,000 in 1 week. Which one has the fastest path to cash? On one hand, We've got a business that's charging $97 a month for a whole year. A grand total, let's just say $1,000 over 12 months. Versus a client they make $3,000 in 1 week. Which one has the fastest path to cash? I'm not talking customer lifetime value, which nobody actually thinks that way. Like no business that is going to buy your marketing service going, you know what? I'm so happy I'm spending $5,000 a month with you. And, we've acquired 1,000 clients and customers because of it. And each of these clients is paying us $1 every single day for, a million years. I'm so happy with this investment. Like nobody thinks like that. The clients that you're going to be dealing with are thinking in the fastest path to cash. Which one, by the way, as a side note, and yes, this is still the interactive part, which one do you think is the fastest path to cash? B, I can't even point to it. I'm pointing to my own screen. B, worth $97 a month for a year, or $3,000 in 1 week. Which one's the fastest path to cash? Obviously, the answer is business A. This business will always be more open to paying more agencies faster because I can deliver a result faster. That's just how their business works. And it's super easy for an agency like me to just send them more customers. Imagine with client B, I have to fight tooth and nail saying, of course this is going to work. Of course you made money. Yes, they just paid you $97 the first month. But then every single month after that, you'll make your money back. Or I just say, hey, Mr. Johnson, we just sent you 2 appointments. One turned into a 3K customer. You've already paid off your retainer. Wait till the more of them come in. This is why I changed my niche. This is the mistake, however, that everybody makes. The CEO of Publix doesn't wake up and say, Elon Musk makes a lot of money, I'm gonna do cars. He doesn't say that. That's not a thing. He doesn't say, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing groceries. And we're only making like $50 or $100 per customer. And I know they come back like once every 2 weeks, but that's still only like, all right, but my fastest path to cash, okay, I'm gonna do cars now. I'm gonna do electric cars. It's gonna be awesome. The CEO of Publix doesn't say that. He still makes $1 billion. He's arguably just as rich as Elon Musk. Elon Musk just got there faster. The mistake I'm seeing time and time again is that when agency owners just like you experience any level of resistance, they say, oh, I'm just gonna switch a niche. When they experience any level of frustration, they say, I'm just gonna switch a niche. When as soon as they start trying to figure out a specific problem, a specific person to try to solve, and they see someone else doing better, I'm just gonna do that instead. No, do not do that. The knowledge, skills, and abilities you learn by doing the doing part will always be transferable. Always. Football players will always be 80% as good as the best Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy out there. They've been doing football for 10 years. That skill set is transferable. The people playing baseball for 5 years, they're naturally good at sprinting. I'm pretty sure they can start sprinting whenever they want. The people that do WordPress websites, I'm pretty sure can pick up any type of Facebook ads. The knowledge and skills and abilities is transferable. But what's not transferable? Staying power. That's not transferable. When you switch niches, like you're switching my ex-girlfriends, you're not learning how to stay in an industry. You're not learning how to get over humps and figure out problems. You're not learning how to get stuff done despite the universe saying that you can't. You aren't learning about client objection handling. You aren't learning how to sell. You aren't learning how to figure out the next problem. That's staying power. That's figuring it out. That's critical thinking, problem solving, doing the doing part. I stuck in my niche knowing that it wasn't the fastest path to cash until I landed the 10th client. I said, all right, I don't want to do this no more. And by sticking with it, I figured out renewals. I figured out how to sell. I figured out cold traffic. I figured out a slide deck. I figured out white labeling. I figured out Go High Level and Slack. I figured out how to catch my clients with no liars, and that's all transferable. But imagine if I just dropped it 1.5 weeks in. For everybody that feels like they aren't charging enough, like for some reason you should be doing more money or charging more money. Like, how come I can only charge $1,500 a month to people in my niche and in my chosen industry and solving this specific problem? Well, everyone else out there, and the grass is always greener, is charging $3,000, and they're getting all these clients and customers. The answer is because the other industries and the other businesses simply have a faster path to cash. And fastest speed to cash will always be able to charge more. Always be able to charge more. If I can deliver a $10,000 result in 30 days, I will always beat your $5,000 result in 60. And joining up a business that can do the same, that's massively powerful. I'm not trying to come in here and say you should switch your niche. I'm trying to come in here saying you should be an understanding of. Remember, the CEO of Publix also made $1 billion. He doesn't wake up every morning saying, oh my God, Elon Musk makes cars, I'm gonna do cars. No. Every niche can work. Every problem can be solved in exchange for money. But if you're running around town saying, oh my God, I can't figure out how to sell a client, I'm just gonna switch niches, you ain't gonna get nothing done because you don't have staying power. If you're running around town saying, oh my God, I can't figure out my carpet cleaning ads, I'm just gonna switch a niche, you're gonna have that same problem next time. If you're running around town saying, oh my God, like I can't figure out my client getting ads, so I'm gonna switch off HVAC into dentist, you still haven't figured out client getting ads. If none of your clients are sticking around after 30 days, you won't solve that problem by switching a niche. You have to figure out staying power, how to solve the next problem. And then very quickly, you'll discover how to go from $0 to $30,000 a month agency in less than 6 weeks, just like this guy. Why? Because of staying power. And then when you apply that to the fastest path to cash, or sorry, the fastest speed to cash, you can charge $3,000, $3,500, $4,000, $5,000. Keep the clients, make them happy. And you do it for businesses that have speed and cash. Not personal trainers where it takes 90 days to deliver a result, but instead bariatric surgeons that deliver a result in 9 days. Not for companies like Best Buy that take 2 weeks to deliver a result, but instead Amazon that takes 2 days. Not for car dealers that only make $4K, but for car dealers that make 40. Or plumbers that charge a lot less. I hope this makes a lot of sense. Somebody is asking, if every problem can be solved, then why did you switch niche? And they're backing up the statement by saying not to be rude. I understand. That's a fair criticism, Jeff. If every problem can be solved, then why did you decide to switch your niche? Because this right here. It takes my client $97 a month, every month for 12 months. It takes him that long to get $1,000. How am I supposed to beat that? Come on, like, it's not an agency problem. I can get these clients, I can get them signed up, I can get them to renew, but they're only going to be making $1,000 a year per customer. Like, that sucks a lot. As a side note, this is why restaurant agencies have a large problem with their done-for-you service. I solved the problems in my agency. Getting clients, keeping clients, getting them results. And now I'm trying to get more clients. more results, and keep more clients, get more clients, and get them more results. The problem I discovered in my agency wasn't about delivering results, was that I couldn't charge them enough to make me want to deal with them, to make me want to solve those problems, to take at a deeper level and work with somebody like at a stronger level. One day I woke up and I said, no matter what, these guys are never going to pay me $3,000 a month or $4,000 a month or $5,000 a month. I've solved all of my problems. I know how to do this. The problem isn't me anymore. The problem is with my clients. That's why businesses start new products and services. That's why Apple introduced more expensive iPhones, more expensive iMacs, more expensive everything to make more money. I genuinely believe that I can launch Agency A and get $30K a month like that, like we're doing now. The same amount of time, effort, energy. If I apply the same amount of time, effort, energy to Agency B, I'd probably be stuck at 10 to 15K a month. Slowly getting clients. Slowly getting clients. It's fine, but I just want to go faster. I hope that answers everybody's question. Again, today's Lunch and Learn was mostly about me making sure that I'm keeping myself honest, documented, transparent. We signed 2 more clients at $3,500 each. The client yesterday was paid in full. The client today was a $500 deposit to hold the spot while he pays the $3,000 next month. Totally fine with that. I don't have to worry about Delaware anymore. I don't have to worry about Austin, Texas anymore. Actually, I don't have to worry about Chicago or Miami, and hopefully by the end of today, I don't have to worry about another spot in Miami and then 2 more spots in LA. And ultimately, I genuinely believe that every single person who's like, oh, I'm so frustrated because I can't charge more and all that, it might be a function of your fastest path to cash. Keep in mind, however, you can make an agency work in almost any type of industry and niche. And if you just keep jumping ship, you're probably not solving problems with your own agency. Client getting ads, getting paid on the call, renewing, making sure that they are accountable, proving your leads legit. Once you solve that, your knowledge is transferable. Your skill set is transferable. You can bring that to any space. Just like football players have mastered nutrition, physical fitness, willpower, determination, recovery, they can apply that to anything else. Imagine if a football player was like, hey, I spent 2 weeks in training camp. I don't like doing this anymore. I'm going to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And someone's 2 weeks in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, like, I don't like this anymore. I'm going to do dancing. Spend 2 weeks dancing. Oh, I like this more. I'm going to do jet skiing. Is the problem really the jet skiing, the jiu-jitsu, the salsa dancing, and the football, or is the problem him? As such, is the same. That said,